I don't know if you saw this story, Willie Doo, but rapper, artist, Little Uzi Vert, he embedded a diamond in his forehead. Did you see this story?
I read the headline, yeah.
Yeah, so he decided to put a 10 or 11 carat pink diamond, sort of pierce it and embed it in the center of his forehead, in between his two eyes. Apparently, this diamond is worth $24 million. And apparently, he's been paying for it since 2017, preparing for this moment. He says this diamond costs more than his house and all of his cars combined, his Bugatti, whatever else. And the reason that it's so expensive, first off, is because these pink diamonds are super rare. They just don't show up very often. The main producer of, not producer, but retriever of pink diamonds actually shut down recently because they couldn't find any more. They were in Australia. Prior to this year, though, the number of pink diamonds found every single year would barely fill a champagne glass.
Wow.
And they'd be a lot smaller than the one he has.
Right.
So this is considered possibly the rarest stone.
And it's on his forehead.
And it's on his forehead, which brings us to the next part of the conversation, which is like, okay, I can appreciate the rarity of the stone.
How is it on his forehead?
It's pierced there. Now, at the moment, it has a long bar in it because of the swelling, and he posted a video on social media. It moves around a little bit. However, once the swelling goes down, the plan is to put a short bar in there, which would tighten it up and it would not move around very much as the permanent fixture. And the reason for the thing in the head is for a lot of M's in his face. And you know what M's are? Millions. It's a lot of M's in his face, and it's a lot of cash bags. And the shush. Yes, my Bugatti can't even pay for it. All my cars together plus home. This took so long now I can get this money. So he has to get the money to pay for it? I'm not sure. But it's an odd thing, but it is I guess it's a pretty serious flex, Will. You got $24 million in your face. Will?
Yeah, I don't really know what to say about this. I'm kind of in shock to actually see it. I've seen the title, but to see it, it's
yeah. Well, I don't think you're alone. I think it is meant to sort of be shocking and unusual. I think it's the reason it's working out on social media. You know, part of it, Will, when you're an artist like this, you got to keep people talking about you. You got to keep people listening to you. You got to do things that are unique that no one else is doing. Sometimes that could be painful. Sometimes it could be painful, physically painful, and bank account painful. But there's no doubt that in the community, how are you not going to talk about the fact the guy's got $24 million diamond in his head? You're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
It worked out in that sense.